So hey, uh, I have a Father's Day special in mind, but as you know, I do things a bit differently. Um, so today it will not be about my grandfather, um, even though I have to big him up as well. This is me and him singing, and this is him holding my son. So he died in last year. But today I want to make a video about this man, my father. He was a dental technician, um, among one of the best in the island. Yeah, he had people that traveled all around Jamaica, or just to get to him, to get their teeth built, from all over the world to even come to Jamaica just to get him to build their teeth. But that's a story for another day. Today, what I want to talk about, this is me and him. This was, I think, 2015, I think. This was his bike. Remember that story about me with the ice cream? I think this picture was taken about the same time or the same day. But what I want to talk about is the first time that I saw him cry. This man, first time I saw him cry was this day. It was the day of this lady's funeral. His grandmother. I and him, we went to the funeral. I was in a place named Berry Hill in Manchester, and that was the day I saw him cry for the first time. This was a man who had been a part of my life at every stage, and he was a very complex individual. He wasn't perfect, but he tried his very best to do what he could. This is a better picture of his bike that he had. So I'll just say this to say, if your father's in your life now, as best as you can, try to spend time with them, your father or your grandfather, because you never know when it will be your last. This was me and him at my graduation. I think this is one. Well, you never know. You never know. Yep, that's it. Okay, so a little thing about me. I'm actually a member of the SDA church. I actually got baptized last year. So a lot of stuff happened last year. My son was born last year. I got married last year. My grandfather passed away last year. And so from that time till now, it's been like a roller coaster. And I went to the place my father was raised up as a child. So that's the same Berry Hill where his grandmother was buried, and I got to see the old house that he grew up at. Not his whole life, but like his earliest years. And got to see it from the road. So I already had this video in mind, but after going there, it kind of sealed me wanted to do a video like this. So I guess you could call this the second installment in that core memory series, seeing him cry. before that, but I didn't even know that he had that ability to shed tears. um, that kind of changed my whole perception of him. It wasn't until I went to his funeral that I understood why, that I fully understood why he cried that day. So he died in 2017, and since that it's been a rough adjustment period, even though still, I know people say that the time heals all wounds, and to a certain extent it does, but well, I guess we'll see if maybe next year it's a bit easier. Okay, that's the video. Later, guys.